Today I'm going to show you how to make Oreo Millionaire Slices. For the base you will need 300 grams of Oreos and 100 grams of butter. Firstly, you want to grease and line a 9-inch tin. I just greased mine with a little bit of butter and then baking paper. Then with your Oreos you want to crush them into crumbs. So I did this, I started by putting them in a bag and whacking them with a rolling pin, but my bag's not strong enough so it split. So I then transferred it back to the bowl and just bashed it with a rolling pin until it was crumbs. If you have a food processor, you can pop it in a food processor and it is a bit easier that way. Then you want to melt your butter and add your melted butter to your Oreo crumbs and just give it a really good stir until it's all well combined. Then pop this into your pre-prepared tray, just pushing down on the top of the Oreo crumbs just to try and compact them a bit. Then pop this in the fridge for an hour to allow it to set. Then for the caramel you will need 400 grams of condensed milk, 50 grams of butter and 50 grams of demerara sugar. To your saucepan add your condensed milk, your sugar and your butter, and over a low heat stir it until all the butter and the sugar is well combined into the condensed milk, and then continue to stir it until the caramel thickens and it starts to naturally come away from the sides of the saucepan. So you want to continuously stir your caramel because if you don't it will catch on the bottom and burn. So mine did ever so slightly, which if it does a little bit you're not going to notice, it's okay. It's if you kind of just left it to bubble it would just, yeah, it wouldn't be any good. So just continuously stir it, keeping it on a low heat, so the lower the heat, moving it continuously will stop it from catching on the bottom. And then once it's all thickened, you then want to just pour this on top of your biscuit base, just trying to even it out as much as you can do. Then pop this to one side to allow it to cool. Then for your topping you will need 200 grams of milk chocolate and 75 grams of Oreos. So firstly you want to melt your milk chocolate. I do mine in the microwave just by putting it in for 20-second blasts, giving it a mix and then popping it back in for 20 seconds. You can do it over a saucepan of hot water, just however you want to melt your chocolate. And then pop this on top of your caramel layer, just spreading it out as even as you can do. And then with your Oreos you just want to crush them up and put them on top into your chocolate. Then you want to pop this into the fridge just until your chocolate top has set. And then chop it into the size slices that you want. And there you have it. That's how you make Oreo Millionaire Slices.